Hey guys, today we want to share some great news with all of you. First of all, it has been an incredible journey over the last 2 years. The framework in our community grew and evolved so fast. It was a pleasure watching all of this come to life. We are proud of the extraordinary support all of you have given us, and it's really inspiring to see what projects you have created and shared with the community. The framework originally had its roots in architectural visualization, but over the months we kept adding new features, and soon we realized the framework can be used for so much more. We were inspired by your feedback and started to add new features on an ongoing basis. Right now we are in version 3.1 of the framework, and every major release basically was a completely new framework with a lot of new features and functionalities added. But there's always been something that was holding us back. We tried to make the framework as versatile as possible to support all the different use cases you wanted to create with it. While we managed to do so, we also realized that things got complex very fast because of all the different use case scenarios that a user might want to do. It resulted in a framework that was universally applicable, but in the end, hard to pick up. This was and still is a problem for inexperienced Unreal users or people with limited knowledge of blueprinting. While our community and both of us gave its best helping each other out on Discord, it's a path we are not able to continue in the future. Every new feature we integrated, every modification and every tool was yet another layer of complexity added to the system, especially if we want to keep the multiplayer compatibility and all the cross-functionalities for the different hardware types intact. It also restricted us a lot with really polishing out features and assets. We were not able to make a tool that is 100% drag and drop ready for architecture visualization, because we always needed to keep it compatible for someone using it in a game or a training scenario. We have features in the framework that added no benefit to 95% of our community, but we kept them to still support the other 5%. Our initial idea was just to use some example assets from Epic to demonstrate functionalities of the framework and let the users exchange them with their own polished meshes. But we soon started to see a lot of applications that were still using the example assets we provided. So we started to add our assets for specific use cases, but the framework soon grew too fast and we decided to stop that path. It was not sufficient to add a couple of gigabytes of assets for our game examples for someone only interested in architectural visualization. It blew download size, storage place, commits, and project completion time in the end. And even with the example assets alone, we were talking about 10,000 different shaders that need to be built. We were thinking about those changes a lot, talked with our community members, and came up with a way we are very excited about. Over the next couple of months, we will rework the Advanced Core framework. And yes, it's no longer the Advanced VR framework, since we have long outgrown the limitations of virtual reality. It will be the heart of our packages, suitable for desktop solutions, virtual reality, augmented reality, and mobile. On top of that, we will create new packages that are designed for a specific use case. This will remove all the barriers we were facing with the previous approach and give us the freedom to create solutions that are perfectly designed for their specific use case. Some of the features that are currently in the core will be separated into their own dedicated packages, and during this process we will rework and really polish all of them to give additional value to your projects. As an early user of the Advanced VR framework, you will have access to version 3.1 with all of its current features, but you will also have access to the new core framework. We are very committed and excited to create a human codable product suite together with our community, and if the final product will only have 50% of the features we have currently in mind, we are sure you will really love it. There is still a lot of work during the next couple of months. To be honest, we already worked on that concept in the core framework intensively since the release of version 3.1. Our Patreons will get early access to the new core framework starting next week. So together with their feedback, we will make sure to release the core framework and the expansions at the beginning of next year. All of this would have never been possible without your feedback, your inspirational projects, your lovely reviews on the marketplace, and your participation on our Discord server. Each new package will get its own dedicated video, so this video here is really just an early heads up on the roadmap we are going to go. We are thrilled to hear what you guys are thinking of the new approach, and we can't wait to see the projects you are going to create with the new packages in the future. From Ansgar and me, once again, thank you.